All right, so I was gonna wait to make this video, but I think it'll be much better if I talk about this situation while it was still hot and in the open, rather than wait until it started to kind of die down a little bit. Y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail. I'm here to bring you all my thoughts and opinion on Lio Rush. Lio Rush has been in the wrestling news for the past 24 hours. For those who don't know, Lio Rush announced on Twitter yesterday that his contract with All Elite Wrestling is expiring Valentine's Day, February the 14th, 2022. Lio Rush will officially be a free agent, which means he will no longer be in AEW. And it's crazy, man, because obviously Lio Rush, he came in AEW, Double or Nothing. Then he retires. We don't see him. And then a few months later, he shows up. And it's seemingly he's going to do something with this money Lio Rush gimmick or something like that. He forms a little alliance with Dante Martin. And then Dante Martin joins Team Taz, which we all knew that was Dante trolling. And then we don't see Lio Rush pretty much. And then when was the last time Lio Rush had a match? I think it was in December, something like that. Someone could let me know in the comment section. But yeah, after that whole little feud, we didn't really see Lio Rush then. And then the whole big situation with Big Swole happened. And then Lio Rush had his little comment about how Tony Khan needed to apologize. Then he went back and him and Tony talked it out. So we're good now. And now this information came out. And also, Lio, I believe, was also supposed to be on AEW Dynamite, I believe, either this past week or last week. But due to reasons, he didn't show up, obviously. So it's crazy, honestly, because Lio Rush, you thought was gonna come in AEW, have these fantastic matches, and it seemingly like he was gonna do some, but now this. And by the way, I'm not pointing out the whole Tony Khan situation, the whole Big Swole thing, as the big reason as to why Lio Rush is leaving AEW. But it's also been, reported, I think you can look it up online, and it's true, that Lio Rush actually signed a 5-month deal with the promotion. So I guess long-term, he knew he wasn't going to stay with the company long-term. Now, again, not bringing up the whole Tony Khan situation, because, again, Lio Rush said that they're cool, so I'm not using that as a way of Lio Rush leaving AEW. But Leo's not the only one whose contract is expiring. There have been reported that there's others contracts in AEW that are looking to expire in the next few months or something like that. You heard Joey Janela, who, speaking of Joey Janela, I believe he will be competing tonight at GCW in the Hammerstein Ballroom, along with others like John Moxley and Jeff Jarrett and the Briscoe brothers. And Marco Stunt. Marco Stunt's another one whose contract is looking to expire. And honestly, I really wouldn't be surprised if they decide not to resign. Y'all know with Marco, man, I never really saw Marco as a big deal. Neither did Joey Janela. I think Marco Stunt is, I believe some are saying he's working on his music career, which is good for him because I heard the dude sing. He could sing pretty good. As far as Joey Janela, I think where he's at right now in the independent scene, and, we're seeing it with GCW coming up on the rise in the indie scene, like being one of the top indie promotions right now. I think it's probably best if he's focusing more on GCW rather than, really doing anything on AEW, because he's not really doing anything. I mean, he had that feud with Sonny Kiss, but that was all on like AEW Dark and Dark Elevation, so that wasn't like a major part of the show. Like I said before, Joey Janela, in my opinion, never really seemed like a big deal, even when he was having those matches. With the likes of Kenny Omega and John Moxley, in his debut match in AEW. So, yeah. I think there's others. I think Peter Avalon. I don't know. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Brian Cage is another one I could really see leaving AEW. I think a lot of people could agree with me with that. But, yeah. So, I guess it's going to show you, man, that you're not trying to hit on AEW or anything like that. But, stuff like this happens. AEW is far from perfect, no wrestling company. It's perfect. You're gonna have stuff like this where wrestlers, just don't want to be there. So, whatever happens, it happens. But yeah, as far as Leo Rush leaving AEW, it sucks, But hey, I guess he didn't want to be there long term, and I guess you know, he wasn't planning to be there long term. So I guess he's like, all right, well, my contract is out. I got no plans of re-signing, so I'm outie. So anyways, guys, that is the video. It's kind of my thoughts on Leo Rush leaving AEW. Well, about to leave AEW. His contract is expiring. But y'all know it's pretty much the same thing. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Remember to subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to, well, we just hit 540. So right now we're trying to get to 550 and then eventually 600. But I got the Raw review coming out. We got a video coming out Tuesday and then AEW Wednesday and then so on and so forth. So, yeah, this Royal Rumble week, let's get things popping. So, yeah.